Ngicela ukukhuluma ngale issue le sensitive kakhulu, ibhlungu futhi and ilimate abantu abaningi, but I've never seen even one person speaking about it. Yabona, because if you begin to talk about this, bantu bacanga ngathi now awukholwa mhlawumbe uyile ekukholweni of backslided. But let me tell you this, kunebantu labafako bafela ngaphakathi but because abakhulumi. And lento ibhlungu ingivisa ibhlungu ngoba yendeka emasontweni the most. Yendeka ngide emasontweni. Ngicela ukukhuluma especially kulabafundisi laba, lelihlobo lebafundisi lele kuthi kunemvane ebandlu uyafika usebenta nawe umfundisi, uyaseva ebandleni lakho minyaka neminyaka, uyaseva kuphela iminyaka umthuma ushumayela esingcwabeni, umthuma ushumayela kuma cell group, umthuma la wena ungakhona ukuya khona ukubambela iBhayibheli, bese na uhamba naye bafike bakunikelele 100,000 mara umniki lutho. Dinqeka utonge tiyahlupheka, dinqeka utonge akuphumeleli, dinqeka utonge akunati imoto lele kusebenzela out of line. Kunethi mina I've been there. Ngike ngaseva with all of my life. Ngiseva ngihambe imvuselelo nengihlabela inyanga yonke, ngibuye nemfundisi ngiyocula inyanga yonke. Ngoba si record nje siqala emasontweni ngathi si record asema chorus leaders. Uyahamba record album yakho. Na ubuya wena ama CD lang 200, i-CD le 1 it's almost about 100 rand. Then mang 200 is 20,000 rand. Umfundisi kunewuthathathe lama CD athi bazalwane, this is our son. Ukuqulela isontweni kungenalutho singamniki lutho nesibe singamholeli. Ngicela next week ngiyaphela. Ngicela ukuthi sithengeni onke lama CD lawa. Abe na 20,000 wakhe ukuqala icareer yakhe as a musician. But you know what? Ngeke bakwende lokho. Ngoba bayaqithi ungazirecord utawuqala ubhuku kulamanye amasonto. Then kuzohlalela kule sonto urabiphuwa. Ngeke baze bakwende lokho. Bathatha ama CD yakho. Sometimes bathi aqala koleke emnikelo. Awuqala etulo, awukhona awukoleke ama 1000, ma 500 mine ehla agcine bo 50 cent, athatha nabo shelling. So uthi come and sing. Bazalwana simsupporteni niyathi. Kute nakhona 3 bazalwana. But then they expect it next Sunday you are coming to this church. Utoqula uchorus lead ugqoka mnanzi. Is that good? Let me tell you about church a bit. Church. Uthi David ngajabulala bathi khona masiye endlini kaJehova. Yile jabulisa David. Uma ngabe esontweni besikhathalelana netinhlupheko tethu, nangibona wena ngibona sesiwami makwamba kwami. Bekufuna lothengisa ama comfort. Lothengisa ama comfort uthatha 10 bazalwane simsupporteni lenyanga le. Bamsupporta 10 ma comfort a 1.5 uba na 15,000. Hamba uqala ama business usaqhubeka. Lothengisa lo akasupportwe naye ngelanga lakhe. Lo siyasitana esontweni bekufanele kube njalo. Sisitaneni lo business siyamsupporta. Nangabe la salesman la esontweni lo senza timova nasifuna kuthatha timova maybe siyakulelo garage uma le mova leyo ifuna ikhona uyamsupport. But ngeke sikhulume ngalokho. Yokhulunywa kuphela uma ingceke ukuthiwa iyahamba iya evenda iyaphuma nemfamily yayo nebantwana bayo. Bayaphuma bodla le mali le. Uthole mfana ufuna university ute registration. This time we speak the truth because we have died. 30 days ngithende lingasuli ulala ekhaya lebantu uhlethe ekhaya lebantu but now ubuya ungaholi. Wena kufuna ukholwe, wena usindisiwe, umsana. Imali ibuye itfolwe bafundisi. What a very painful thing. Ngolethi inqeko letiningi mina tihlupheka tiseve loyal. Umfundisi bamnikelele nga 40 imoto, wena uyinceka unamoto. Kuthi nalesikhathi sekufika isikhathi sokuthi kwawena uhambe uyoqala lakho libandla somewhere so mature, so strong, so ngasaqala lakho libandla, umfundisi wakhe kuzonda. Ukuzondelana ngoba naye the same way lasuke ngayo ku spiritual father sakhe, nawe usuka njalo kuye. Angaze few pastors, I'm sorry to those who are doing well. Few pastors lenge ngababona ba bless abasons abo kuma ministry wabo. Fana nokuthi ngikhonza tuwele bandla ngiyabekisa by fire by force ministries. Ukhonza kimi by fire by force ministries. So uqala libandla lakho ulibita ngehlabekisa ministries. Ngambe ngoliblessa noma kungasasi branch yami. Few pastors can do that. Most of the pastors labaningi they will unangabe khona bekakunike imoto. I've got friends le udlala keyboard now libandla like lamnikelela sound system right, then kuyenteka badifa somehow, so ufuna ngena kulelinye kumbe uyosebenza uyaphambili bamuka sound imoto bayakumuka. Ningaphambana nemfundisi khathi salary. Yayibona lento. Most yetinqeku letiphuma kuma spiritual fathers ato tiphume empty handed. Kude lo mtshotho kwaphuma nemali kumbe waphuma wamblessa wamnika lithende wamnika titulu. Nginde lami libandla kube ngabe lisekudzeni kakhulu. Bokushiyela ama-branch nonke nanithatha imali month end tight name except kwetinqeku anoholiday niphuma empty handed. Bafundisi ayirectify yenenkinga le. Umfana ukhumkhulisile usevile uright mase ahamba amblesse ahamba uzoqala naye umqalele kamnanzi aqale kahle on a clean page, on a clean slate ngoba nawe uqale njalo bisho. This thing must be rectified. Bona bafundisi mina ngihlana nabafundisi abaningi ngibona umfundisi uyashizela uyashizela uhamba ngetinyawo akana lutho mara bekaseva kwenqeku le serious lenetimova inqeku lebe ithola imali akasana lutho. Mfundisi uthethe yonke into, uthethe isalary, wathatha imoto wamkhipha kweli room wenda njani. Why masilwa sesiyana kule tinvo lethi lesinike netona saphana. Indzaba na unginike imova singalona uthatha imoto yakho. Ngoba ungiphile phela. I've seen a lot of pastors suffering from that. I've seen a lot of loyal servants suffering from that. And in there, bring my stuff, bring everything for me, bring everything. Why? But I check as experience I'm cooler. Onge ma branch la bekaqalwa bathi sifiso come and praise us sobe siqala ibandla ministry leisure bengingamboni spiritual father. Bekude uthola ingqeko mase yoqala libandla lelinye ize iyoqela a certain pastor somewhere abuya to bless the ministry ngoba lo mfundisi walile ufuna lo muntu aserve azaguge. That's the question. Ufuna lo muntu aserve la kuwe mfundisi azaguge but when uhlekile kuserve kubaba wakho uzuguga. The Bible says Elijah and Elisha. Elijah naye wanika Elisha wathi thatha double portion waqhubeka. Mara sashumela lama verse mara agendeki. It's time the truth must be told. Bless your son. Uma ngabe kunengcebo yakho lephule ephume kabi, go and rectify the mistake. Hamba yoqolisa mfundisi. Lenye into leshayako bobaba bafuna ukuqolisa kuma sons wabo. Labanye abafundisi bangenelele kumishado yemasons wabo kwaba nemadivorce angabona ukuthi lona lo son soyahamba uyoqala iministry yakhe uya kulomfati wakhe ayobenda abadivorce. Kunabafundisi laba langathi ukuthi ngalibade ngaliphi igama. I'm sorry guys to be saying this, but this thing has to be rectified. When I remember one day in Seva, ngishayida imvuselelo for 6 months ngaholi, 6 months ngaholi. Ngathi nasangifuna ngihole banginika 300 rand. 300 rand. But ke mina okay ngilo muntu usimene sometimes angikhali uma ngivisa buhlungu. Ngibuka le experience le ngithole ukuthi okay ungene so nami nyekwena. From there I started doing my own revivals. Shumayela boliphisa bosipelanyana bokuphi gcwala ukuthi ngishumayela. Bani baphendvuka. You see? So bafundisi, it's time we rectify. Kunebafundisi laba baqoshana nasemasonveni. Angabona ukuthi umfundisi isani yakhe ishumayele ngalokunye lokuthitelena angakuvisisi uyamcosha ubhalela incwadi bayambida basevile abantwana benkosi bakuseva ebandleni lakho mfundisi basevile 10-20 years ingceke iphume ekhayela yena mfatayo iyoguca ngemadvolo iseve kuwe uyibishop right uapostle, but it's time for you to assist him or her akhule. Most of our sons namuhla ma sons or ma daughters laqala ema ministry ungathi uyacheck akusasibo labo spiritual father laba bebaseva ku sengilabanye and uyabasola. It's you. Go back and rectify the mistake. Siyaqhubeka ayikapheli lenzaba, we're gonna go deeper. Siyakhuluma manje maqiniso. siyakhuluma. Another man of God uke wathi Sifiso ungasayikhulumi lento lena, ungakhulumi ngale tinto leti bafundisa basana ukubhuka emasonveni ngoba ukhuluma lokho. This is the truth. This is the truth. Why should we not talk about it? Because it hurts who? What about us? Who is listening our story? See about even as musicians we have served emasonveni. Userve esonveni, userve esonveni, umculi uyahlupheka, awunakudla, ugcoka kabuhlungu, awunalutho. Balanzela artist eJozi la esonveni lakho family 50,000. Ula wena upraise team when you are the one ohleti kuleli sondo for almost about 31 days in a month. Uhlalele sondo 10 years. Ulanzela athi awukazi uthole ngisho 5,000. Bathi uyinceke wena khonza server awuyifuna imali. Now mara songizala bathi lobola ungajoli la isonweni lo olobola ngani ungaholi ngoba you are a musician, you should benefit from the music. Ayikho igift uNkulunkulu la irelease emuntwini ukuthi ngambenefitisi kude umuntu uNkulunkulu amnika ivoice ukuthi lena ngethi yokuhlala esonweni userve. Your voice should pay you, your preaching should pay you ngoba nemfundiso uyabhadareka le preaching yakho. Why should not your voice be paying you? We survive right now. It's been about 4 months siku lockdown, asikayi emasondweni, asika perform somewhere, but we survive. So uma sikhuluma ngalokho bathi ngeke basakubhuka abantu ngisifiso as then ufunga ngibhuki awungibhuki, but God will make provision. But the truth must be told. Sihlete emasondweni userve. Sometimes uthi userve esondweni uartist urecordile, umfundisi uqhama nama-CD akho nawa urecordile, chorus leader urecordile ne-album. Mawufika la uthi bazalwane ngirecordile na i-album 500 ma-CDs elisondweni na 1000 ngeke ubone umfundisi athatha ama-CD akho. Only few churches lengwabone benenjalo, and I clap hands for those pastors. Well done pastors, may God bless you. Ngeke uthole umfundisi athatha lama-CD akho. If now you've been affected about this thing, share this message to everyone. Share le message kuwo wonke umuntu bayithole. Let this message trend. Let this message trend. It's time we are fixing our country. May God bless you. Sifiso as by fire by force. Jehovah ushaya ihlabekisa awusukani madoda. Subscribe to my channel, Truth Be Told. Signing out.